Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome. I'm not sure how to do it so that reflection is off. Let me check something really quick. I want to check to see. Jenny, hey, can I test something really quick? I want to test something. See if you can still see me. Let me see here. Hold on. Can I check something really quick? This is a test. Can you still hear me and see me? Yeah. Without the reflection? Without the reflection. I think it's without the reflection. The problem is I won't be able to see the comments. Oh yeah, I can see the comments like that. Okay, I'll do it this way. All right. Let's do it. I think you can see it without the reflection in my eyes because the computer screen. All right. So, welcome. Okay, good. I think this is better because you don't see the reflection in my glasses. Um, I think so. Anyway, let's get started. How do you like my background? Come on, I worked hard with that background. Hopefully that works, right? So I'm looking at my phone and looking at my camera too. So, all right, let's get started. I'm excited for today. So, how do you pick your associations? Associations are so important. The people that you hang around with, the people that you surround yourself with, the people that you communicate with on a daily, weekly basis, if you would. You know, back in the day, I used to associate with pretty much everybody. That's the honest truth. I used to associate. If they wanted to be friends with me, I was friends with them. But oh, cool! You can see the background, and that's cool. Okay, cool. So, but I've been let down and taken advantage of, and been mistreated, all that stuff by other people, so that at some point I had to say, well, you know what? I got to build this imaginary. I've talked about this a little bit before, not in details, but I got to build this imaginary barrier around me so that I can say, you know what? When you're in within that range, it's uncomfortable for me, if you would. So over the years, I've been able to kind of filter out who I really want to hang out with and whom I don't, right? So, Darren Hardy, if you don't know him, he does a thing called Darren Daily every day. It's about 5 minutes long and it's awesome. And he was talking about how he picks his associations, right? And what he avoids. And I loved what he was talking about because it's so in line with what I've been doing. And I guess I didn't even know what I was doing, right? So the first thing that I so agree with him. Oh my goodness, the first thing that you want to avoid, and let me know in the comments, like, yay or nay. Like, is this like you would? This is sounds good or doesn't sound good, right? So the first thing you want to avoid when you're like considering somebody to be your, in your tribe, if you would, is that you don't want an arrogant person on your side. Now, here's the thing, Arrogant is very different than being confident. See, arrogance comes from a place of no humility, no humbleness, right? And most of the time when you're arrogant, let's be truthful with this, you're kind of full of hot air. There's not much inside. You're arrogant for really no reason, right? So there's no confidence in arrogance, but confidence is a big thing in the people that you associate with. Oh, thank you for the stars. See, I can see it now in my comments on my phone. Um, so one thing is, hey, you want that confidence with the people around you. You want that posture. You want that person that's solid. At the same time, you don't want somebody just cocky and arrogant and just walks around like they're God's gift to the human race, right? So that's the first thing you want to avoid. The first thing that you do want to, well, three things that you want to pay attention to when you're picking out your tribe or your association. The first one, and this is so important, you'll see why, is the person's character, right? Now, a person's character, you're like, well, how do you like, what is that, right? A person's character is basically their MVPs, their morals, their values, their principles, what they live by, right? And this is such an important thing because, you know, we may all stop at the stop sign if we know there's a cop around the corner. But how many of us actually stop at the stop sign regardless if there's a cop or no cop, right? Those come back to the MVPs. Those come back to your character, right? Do you put a seatbelt on when you see a cop? Or do you just get in the car and just boom, it's on, right? So MVPs, morals, values, and principles. I know you love that. So the first one is you want to pick somebody who's got a good character, a character that matches you, that their MVPs are in line with your MVPs, right? Number two, you want to pick a person that's got they're candid, they're straight up with you. Now, there is an art to being candid, right? Because you can be candid and rude, and you could be belittling somebody, right? You may be putting down somebody in order for you to rise up, right? That's not being candid. That's not calling somebody. That's calling somebody out without much of a ground or the right place or the right time, right? That's not being candid. Candid is a person who tells you the truth without without putting you down. It's constructive criticism. It's somebody who actually challenges your thoughts. It's somebody who actually gives you a run for your what? Money. It's not a person that argues, but it's somebody who challenges your thoughts, really has an ability to look at the situation from another angle that perhaps you haven't. I love that. I love that. I have two best friends that with big decisions, and they know my style. I run it by them. I take all my emotion as much as I can. I take all my emotions out. I share the fact, and they lay it on me. And they're pretty straight up. They're very candid. They lay it on me, and I love that, and I appreciate that, and that helps me kind of see other angles, right? And the third quality you want to look for in your associations is competitive greatness. Now, I've talked about competition and comparing before, and I am all about healthy competition. See, if you got the first two, if you got the character, if you got the candidness, then the third one is not really a problem. But if you don't have those two, then this competitive greatness it's not about healthy competition. It's about putting somebody else down, right? And that is not what we want, because that comes from what? Arrogance. So the whole thing is competitive greatness is that you're among friends or associates that challenge you, that don't let you sit still and be stagnant in life. They are growing constantly. They are reaching higher heights in their lives. And if you just sit there, pretty soon they're going to disassociate with you, because you're no longer that competitive greatness to them. You see, it's all together. You can't be asking those things and not being able to give them. You know, um, be the person who you want to attract, right? So, competitive greatness is a great way to have everybody grow. And here's the other thing: you get to share with each other what areas you're growing in, what you're doing, what's happening, what's working, what's not. And all that is what? It's going to help everybody, and everybody feeds off everybody. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you got some love, some inspiration, some value. These things are money in the bank. I'm telling you. You want here's the thing: at the end of the day, you can't be perfect with it, but paying attention to these three things, especially the one with arrogance, like the no, I think is so important. It's so important. So I hope you guys get some help. This was helpful. You guys get some love, some inspiration, some value from this. Takeaway, drop the takeaway from this live below. Let this feed grow. I'll let you know tomorrow about Thursdays with Sean, the guest. Stay tuned. She is cranking it up. She's even doing more things right now as we're speaking. So stay tuned for that. I'm super excited. And with that, if you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love, tag a couple people. Don't be shy. Be loud and proud. And I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Signing off until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.